I just never liked the pastor from the start.
I've been very surprised by Pastor Jacob's play.
He was a shrimp dick macho man.
I was always sad that there were two pacts. That dinner group and then the pact were. I was really hoping that the preacher would be able to bring that together. I thought that's what he would do with his power as a snake, but boy, that did not go the way he thought.
I just never liked the pastor from the start, and I told him probably about 50 times too many.
I've been very surprised by Pastor Jacob's play. He's not as much of a community gatherer. He's more of a create dissension, and he's in trouble. He's in big trouble because that group did not spill out the way that he thought it would. And he's going back to a very tense house.
I kind of enjoyed it. It's, I don't know. It didn't bother me that much. Hell, just standing in the fire ain't that big a deal.
I think Pastor Jacob is not connecting with enough people from the get-go. I have had multiple conversations with him about, trying to connect to the younger guys because he wasn't. I very rarely saw him on the floor, just it's kind of the reason why I would stand and do dishes. It just gave me access to more of the people coming in and out, and just moving from table to table when everybody was hanging out was my strategy. He's still there, I'm not, so I'm not too sure that's the best strategy, but hey, listen, they're gonna have to deal with a lot of dirty dishes. It's insane in there.
I have no desire to see the pastor win the snake.
I expected there to be more or less of Jacob's people down there. But like I said, I guess I just didn't play the game right.
I think I had a pretty good game plan coming in, but I'm sure everybody will until they don't, and I just didn't today.
It's still a great crew, and I think they're still gonna have a lot of fun. Listen, I can't be chosen by everybody. Everybody gets one choice to make. So, everybody's bond is everybody's bond. I thought I had a better bond with people, but I guess I tried too hard to please everybody, and I didn't focus on one person because everybody seemed to have picked the one person they're into. And there's a lot of bromance going on in that house. And I'm 55 years old, man. I'm too tired for bromance. I guess I just didn't do enough politicking today. With two snakes, it's impossible to get everybody's attention and to get everything we wanted, but it was always assured that I would be in the pact. But of course, when you have to remove two people, somebody's gonna be in there.
So I'm standing there, and Devontae's going off, and Derek's going off, and I'm thinking, what in the hell are they so upset about? But of course, detective there was game playing under my nose again, and I had no idea. So that was the second time, and I'm still wondering what the heck they were arguing about because I have no clue.
I watched Devontae play that house today. He was all over the place, making deals with everybody.
I'd definitely like to see Devontae eating food. He's pretty funny to watch eat. Have you seen it, though? It's just like he's like, I don't know, it's the wildest thing I've ever seen.
This group is now gonna have to turn on itself, which is gonna be even funner to watch because most of that dinner crew is gone. I was the first of the trauma pack to go.
I feel like once you're the snake, you can't really come back from that with a lot of people. And obviously the detective proved that because he went from being Derek to he went from being the detective to Derek to that man for McLean. So the power of the snake has a backlash to it, and I think that will bite him in the butt.
Brett is the biggest snake in that house. That kid's a punk. I'm sorry, but he's a punk. He would last 2 days in prison. He plays every side against the middle. He's never been a fan of Jacob, but as soon as Jacob became the snake, I was falling asleep last night, listening to him with this soft little Brett voice, try to convince Jacob to like him. And, Jacob was trying to move him to the bottom. But, the bro crew and the bro code wasn't gonna be broken. A lot of testosterone in that house. And I have no ill will against Brett, but he's just, not necessarily a person that I would hang out with outside of here.
That dang Brett really won me over. We went from me thinking he was a shrimp dick macho man to me having to look him in the eye and apologize to him for judging him too soon. And I ended up appreciating Brett a lot more than I expected to. So I honestly think Brett and Jack will definitely want to hang out with me after this. I hope they do.
If they thought tonight was hard, every single week after this is just gonna get harder. So expect a lot of tears. I mean, I'm gonna end up sitting watching this and crying.
I'm bummed out. I would have loved to have stayed longer. And it is what it is. I guess I'm not as smooth as I thought I was.
I feel fantastic. Give me a break. This has been an amazing experience from the get-go. I've loved every single minute of it. This was quite a surprise to me, but that's how the game goes. So I'm not sad at all. I'm actually excited to get home and see my fiance and stepkid.
I think what I learned from my time at the Snake is I really enjoy making like connections with people and being around people more than I thought I did. So I think it'll have a positive impact on my life.
My regret is that I'm leaving. I would not like to leave.
Yes, I'm very sad about leaving because I met some people in there that'll be my lifelong friends.
I played it the way that I wanted to, and I did what I wanted to. And a few things that I didn't think that I'd be able to do.
If I could give anyone any advice in this world, it's don't be afraid to go out and meet people, and just because they're not like you doesn't mean you can't create a good friendship with them.
I miss my family. I miss my fiance. I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to call her. I can't wait to see my stepkids. Not very excited about going back to work, but we'll see what's next. I hope this isn't the last reality show that I get to do. If they ever need an ex-con, you guys let me know. I'll run right to wherever you guys are at. But yeah, I'm excited to get home. I'm tired, and I want to kiss my fiance.
I think Amanda will 110% be the winner of the first season of The Snake.
I think Frank's going to take the whole thing, and I would love it if he did.
Frankie was my favorite meet of the whole deal, favorite person I met the whole time I was here. So I don't know why that dude, he'll just always have a special place in my heart, and he's a good guy.
Frank has played the best game, besides me, in that house because everybody loves him. That's why he is still standing there. He's just such a sweet and kind soul. Not the best at the competitions, but what he lacks in the competitions, he crushes in being able to be appealing to everybody in that house. I have absolutely no regrets. This was a blast.
We'll see about Christine. Maybe she'll win that $100,000 and buy me a couple of plane tickets now. I don't know.
They'll let $100,000 go, but I've stolen 10 times of that in my lifetime, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm very much sad I'm not going home with $100,000. But at least I'm not going home with Brett. Well, Brian might be worse, I don't know.
Hey, you guys, it may not even be there anymore. Maybe I took it.